Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. And today is the first episode of our new series, Top 5, Fave 5. What are we calling it? The title will tell you. You'll know. But in this series, we are going to look at my 5 favorite polishes of blah 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 category. And today we're starting with reds. And it's that simple. It's not specific enough to different finishes. It's just which are my 5 favorite red polishes. And we're gonna look at them and we're gonna do a little swatchy swatch. Man, you really are gonna struggle to see this, but you may recognize the bottle. So this is from Kiera Sky. And I think a lot of people don't know that Kiera Sky even has nail polish, but they do, and it's really affordable. And one thing that I like about it is you can get the same thing in acrylic and gel polish. So no matter which medium you like, they have the one. So this is the 5th one. It is called I'm Bossy. All right, let's go in and put some on. So this one is a red glitter. It's actually the only glitter in today's selection. Got a bit of a red jelly base, which I like because then when you build it up in layers, you can see all of the glitters through the depths. But it is quite beautiful. Look at that. You don't have to put a second coat on. I will go in at the end of this and do the second coat for everything. I wish it was a bit easier to see because it is really just stunning. Turning up the light does not help. So that was number 5. Let's look at number 4. So this is number 4. It is from Mooncat. It is very dark and it's actually a thermal of dark red to black. This one is called Queen of the Dead. It is a cream. No shimmer, no glitter, just thermal. All right, let's have a little look-see about this one. I am a big fan of vampy reds. A lot of these are going to be kind of in that vibe just because they're my favorite. They're so pretty. I do like bright reds as well, and I use them plenty often, but if I were to just paint my nails one color, all the nails, and just leave it at that, more often than not, it's going to be a dark, vampy red if I'm choosing a red. Look how beautiful that is. It's dark. If it happens to change color at some point during this video, I'll make sure to get some video or photo or something of both states so that you can see the difference. I may even go out of my way after to get that. So that's number 4. All right, let's check out number 3. So this one's from Color Club. It is also, of course, a very dark red. This one's not exactly a cream, more like a crelly because it is a bit jelly, but it's also very opaque. This one's called Feverish. All right, let's have a look at this guy. This one is very bloody, which I am a fan of. Of course, it is in that vampy shade, that aesthetic. You know vampires like their blood. And so I really like this one. It is perfect for the spooky times, but also just because it's a beautiful color. You can see there is a difference between these two, but it's not super obvious. Of course, there will be photos as well, so that what you can't see in this light, maybe you'll be able to. Okay, and number 2 is Hollow Taco. This one's actually one of the new ones at the time of this. It's called Devil's Advocate. This one is also a bit of a crelly. It's a different shade than the Color Club, but of course not by much. It is also kind of in that vampy bloody family, but this one I think has a bit more of a pink undertone. It's less bloody, more jewelly, I guess. I'm not really great at describing colors. I'm only good at looking at them. But yes, very beautiful color. You can see I can see. Maybe you can see there's a difference. These two are very similar. This one is a bit more sheer. I don't know if you can tell from that angle, but I can kind of see through it just a slight bit more than the other. Let's do this. Maybe this will help. Yeah, see, you can see through that one and not as much on this one. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. That one made it a weird color from underneath. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. So that was number 2, my second favorite. And number 1 is gonna shock you all. It's this one, Savvyland. It is from a chrome nail polish set. They don't have names, they're just numbers. This is number 12 from the G191 collection, whatever that is. But I really like this one. I do have some similar polishes, but they're not quite like this. So I really like this one because it's so chromy, I guess. It's not really the word though, but like it really shines like a polished piece of metal. And I don't know, maybe it's like a treasure reaction because I'm just like, oh, look at this shiny polish. It's so beautiful. Painting your thumb is hard because you gotta hold it in such weird ways. This stuff does dry really quickly though. I wish it dried a little bit slower because if you take too much time working your swipes, it'll start to dry up on you, and that's not really what you want. Let me wipe these sides, get them a little bit more sharp. So anyway, look at it. Like you can see what I love about this. It's so nice. It's so rich. And it's got its shimmer. It's like a bit of a gold almost, kind of giving off like a burnt orange vibe, but it's really just a deep red. That's one coat, but it still looks like it's got multiple layers of depth. So it's quite beautiful. I'm gonna go back through here and throw on a second coat of each one, and then we'll come back and look. Okay, so I've got the second coat on each of these. They just look very dark in the camera, but when I experiment with the light, none of it really makes it bright enough to actually see. I might try and look at it with my phone camera and see, but this one, I think it dries down with a bit of a like a matte satin finish, which is fine, but I'm gonna top coat it in and then it's gonna be shiny anyway, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to me why they would have a regular nail polish dry with a finish when you top coat it, but whatever. Of course, this one is still just as beautiful as it was. A little bit of a different vibe. Now let's get this flashlight up on it and see if it makes any difference. Oh, I think it does a little bit. Okay, so you can kind of see what's going on here. It's very bright like this, but yeah, so you can kind of see the red. You can definitely see it on that one. You can see it on this one when we get up to it. These would actually be really good to look at in the daylight, and so I may actually wait until daylight to take the photos. Yes, that's a beautiful one. Because right now, it's actually dark outside. Yes, so I will go ahead and start putting those photos in here. And while I do that, I'm going to tell you just a little bit about these. So I'm going to put the links to whatever I can in the description. Some of these I've had for a bit of time, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the links, but I'm going to try. And the Savvyland one doesn't come individually. It comes as part of a 12-piece collection, which I actually did a video on, so I'll try and remember to link that as well. But if I don't, it's in the Savvyland playlist, or you can just search it or look at my recent videos. The Kiera Sky one is a 15 milliliter bottle, which is very large. That is the second largest size that nail polishes even come in, and it's, I believe, like $8-ish, so that's a lot of bang for your buck. The Mooncat is 12 milliliters and it's like $16, $17. So those are kind of expensive, pretty high end, but they do make some astonishing polishes. They are in a class of their own. So I can totally understand if you're a Moon Kitty. Color Club. You can sometimes get these for $1. Sometimes they're like $10. Just kind of depends on if you get them in the little mystery or if you get them at Sally's or Walmart or if you get them straight up off the website. It looks like it's 15 milliliters as well, but being in a square bottle, it doesn't quite look like it, but a lot of polish for your money. Hollow Taco is also 12 milliliters like the Mooncat, and it is also a indie luxurious type brand. If you guys know Simply Nailogical, that's who makes Hollow Taco. She makes some beautiful polishes as well. They can get a little bit expensive, but they usually range anywhere from like $13 to $16. And then the Savvyland, I can't remember how much the kit is. It may have been like 20 bucks for the whole thing, but you get 12 polishes. So like you can't really complain. They are, however, only 10 milliliters, but if you're like me and you're never going to finish a bottle anyway because you've got a million bottles, that's fine. It's plenty. Alright, so let me know in the comments below if you have any of these polishes and if you like any of these polishes, whether you have them or not. And which one is your favorite of the 5? Do you think I ranked them in the correct order or would you have ranked them differently? If so, how? Hit the like button if you did like this video. The algorithm thanks you, and so do I. Please make sure you are subscribed so you're not missing my content. Don't just rely on the algorithm to offer you my videos. Make sure they are there for you. Follow my socials. Links are in the description. Sometimes I post things over there that I don't post over here. And if you use any of the shops listed down below, you can use my affiliate link to support me, or you can use my discount code so that you can save some money. I appreciate it if you do. But that's really it. I hope you liked the first episode of my favorite 5 red polishes that I currently own. We may do a revamp one day, but we'll see. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.